Hi everyone, I'm back and I have some live fish to open for you from Harry's Guppies. So stick right there and we'll go through them and look at them and open them up and see just how beautiful they are, and we'll get them in quarantine. Okay everyone, I bought some more Guppies from Harry's Guppies, and I'll put the name down here for you to get your own Guppies from him. And his customer service is great, great, I'm telling you. And he even put some extras in here of something. So I just got them, it was an overnight shipment, and so we're going to open them up right now. Okay, here we go. We have our box and it come overnight, which was really awesome. He ships them very quickly if the mail will cooperate. Frodo, quit hacking. Every time I do this, he hacks in the background. Sound like a little old man. He is a little old man. He's 12 years old. But he needs to go lay down somewhere. Go lay down. He's acting like he's done something. Okay, we're going to be very careful in opening this, cutting the tape. Got to be very careful. And I don't think I cut that tape over on that side very well. Let's try it again. I think I did that time. There we go. And we're going to open it up so you can see. Look at there, he's used foam core board with a heat pad on the top. That's awesome. Very well packed. Now we have all of our little critters in here. He has really, oh my goodness, look. Wow, there's a lot. Look at there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, I think I've lost count because I didn't know if I counted those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. With 15 and 16 on top. So he's individually gotten them in there. So I'm going to lift it up and let you see. Each one's individually. Now this, I do believe, is a bag of babies. Looky here. These are little fry in this one. See if you can see them in there moving around. See if I can put something, well, maybe put this behind it and you can see them moving around in there better. And these are the full red, albino full red, I do believe. Little fry. And so we shall put them right here. Table beside it, very gently, and this is probably the others. You can see in there, this little thing I need to prop up in there, don't I? So that way you can see it. Well, wrong side. You can see these in there a little better, maybe. Anyways, they're in there. The little babies. Yep, itty bitties. They come swimming right up. Okay, let's see. Is there any more on the top? I don't see any more on the top. So I'm going to go from here. Here is a female. I think this is a female. She's just as lively as she can be. She's ready to get out of there. She said, come on, let me out. Let me out, folks. So I'm going to put her in the quarantine tank to go ahead and get ready to be released. Okay, now the next one I think is a male. Look at this. I've got to have this. Look at this male. You can see. Okay, I had something fall. I don't know if you can see him because my camera, well, you can see a little bit right there. And it's not wanting to focus, the silly thing. It never wants to focus. Isn't that awful? Okay, let's see. Maybe that will help. Now they're full red. Now he's a little lighter colored because of the, the stress and shipping, which, that's normal. So now the males are going to go. Take this top one. And this other thing. Okay. All right. And I should have four males. And I'm going to get out. Okay, that's a different one. Different type that I got. And here's two more males. Two more males. Vibrant. Let me move that around. That one is. Okay. There, you can see them a little better. In there, maybe. There's two nice males. So that's three of the red going in the, there's three, and I think I have one more. Let's see if I can find him. Where are you? Is this a male? That's a female. Females. These are two females. For me. Sometimes it's hard to tell the females apart. These I think I'm going to be okay with. I'm wanting to try to get females, the types of guppies that is easy to tell apart. So that's three reds females and three red males. Okay, so is this a fourth one? Yep, female red tail. Another female, and let's see if I can find. That's another female red tail. So wow. Sometimes I forget what I get. Okay, so here's another female red tail. All right. Two more. There we go. It's hard to tell, but they're in there. Awesome. I'm so excited. Awesome. Now we are switching over to a different type. And it's going to be, here is a red tail big ear, Dumbo big ear. Let me look, I'm looking. Okay, those are the mosaics. So maybe two of those females were for the big ear, so I'll have to check. The two that weren't wrote on. may be what goes with these males. And I'm just not knowing. I'll have to get back and look at him closely and message him, and he'll let me know. And it's probably what it is. These aren't rode on, and 2 of the females weren't rode on, so that's how I'll be able to tell. That's what these are. And if you can see, let's see if we can get really close. You can see how they are. See how they have big fins on the side? They're beautiful. That's what they call Dumbo ear. They're beautiful. Okay, so that's two Dumbo ear, 3 red full reds, and let's see, female red tail, and then the other 3 are, yeah, okay, so I got 3 female red tail, 3 male red tail, 2 are the Dumbo ear females, and they look alike. They look so alike that I'm gonna probably have to put them in a different quarantine tank than the others, because I don't want them to get mixed. So anyways, here we go with the next type, and these are the red mosaics. And the reason I bought more of these is because I had lost, let's turn this around. I had lost the male. One of my females killed the male, the only male I had, and so I'm learning not to just buy pairs, because you may lose one and then you're stuck with just the one and you can't breed any. So there's my mosaics. See if you can see them in there. They have a mosaic pattern on their tail, and they are Dumbo, so they have lots of fin. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, that's the mosaic males. The females always can give you trouble if you don't keep them separated and be able to tell them apart. Now she's really going crazy. Easy now, easy now. These are the female mosaics. And they're all alive. Let's see if you can tell a difference. They have a pattern on their tail a little bit, but they're a little faded because of the shipping. So let's get them in there. Okay, we are here in my this is our hunting room slash craft room, because I have a sink here that we use for everything. So, and if you see this right here, this is where I have prepared my little quarantine tank for these fry that he sent me so nicely. These are the babies that those females actually had while he had them at his house. And so I've placed them in here to get used to this temperature. There is a heater and a little nano filter in there, and this is where these will go through a quarantine process with some medications for a couple weeks, just to make sure that they're okay, and I can put them in with my other fry that I've already got in my fish room. And you can see I've got some creeping Jenny planted in there, and I'm going to put a little light over them so that way that won't to be looking like it's not wanting to grow. So it will grow. Anyways, so that's these little babies home for just a few a week or two. Okay, everyone. While this is where the males are going to quarantine, the adult males, and then the females are going to be beside them in this little quarantine tank. They will be medicated just out of safety reasons, just to make sure that they're okay before they go in with the others. And don't pay attention to this. That was what was in there before. So up here above is the female breeder tank, and you can see I have some multicolor grass high dorsal females waiting for them to be have their second round of babies. And here's the fourth one, and it will this underneath will hold the babies. They drop down through, and that way that the mama won't eat them. And there is the black lace male that I have in here with a female that has already given birth right here. She's already given birth, so I put him and her in there because there's no females in there loose at the moment. So I said, well, we'll just put them in there and let them breed. And here are 3 shrimp. You can see 1, and then 1 going in the back, and then 2 and 3. And they seem to be very happy. They're probably waiting for me to feed them, because when I turn the lights on, I usually feed them. And then we have some skunk corridors in there. Excuse me. I got 3 little skunk corridors and lots of plants. You can't have enough plants. I mean, you can't have too many. It's good to have a lot. So you can see those shrimp really enjoying this tank. There's the blue-black metal lace. And the female. And he looks, his edges of his fins look like he's going to need, we're going to put a round of some medication in there too. So we don't want anything to happen. That's probably where he was over here in this male tank. This is all my adult males, my breeder males. And you can see there's a, so that you can see them better. They're over here in the corner. Want to be fed, sillies. Trying not to have so much glare. See how pretty? A lot of those, all of them look beautiful. So, see different ages. There's the multicolor grass right there. Aren't they beautiful? Let me move this light. Oops, I knocked something off the top. As always. Oh, careful. Okay, sorry everybody. Now you can see what they look like under light. See how pretty they are. They thought I was opening up to feed them. You'll get some brine shrimp in just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. And we have red shrimp in here. You can see them, they're probably out waiting. Time to eat, everybody. See how pretty they are? And I put the red ones in here so we could see them really good. Some snails. No corridors in this one. And this is a little fry tank, the grow out tank. And you can see I have 2 females in there waiting to have their babies, and theirs fall through straight into the tank. So that way they won't eat them and they're safe. And then once they have their babies, they go into the female, the adult female breeder tank. And this is a female black lace, blue black lace. And this is my red tail female that killed her male, and so I'm glad to have her gonna have babies. I was hoping that she did have is gonna have babies even after the male's dead. So sad trombone. And here is another female, which is my purple dragon or purple whatever it was, Dumbo Ear. And she killed her husband too. A bunch of murderers. And then in the cup is one of my blue white snakeskin females that we're waiting for her to have babies. And inside there you can see the little babies swimming around that are already in there. Most of them are the rainbow or multicolor grass. Got a lot of them in there. My big beta tank, beta fry grow out tank. It's almost time for them to be in cups because they're starting to nip and fight and hurt one another. So we're going to start putting them in cups. See, this one has already started changing. He's going to be a galaxy, he or she. And I have some in cups already on the top. Over there is my beta tank, my beta barracks tanks. They're gallon tanks. There's 10 on each level. And then I have some guppies down here in this one. And then these 2 are waiting for others. And this tank over here is empty. It's about to be cleaned out and fixed to where I can use it. And then there are more cups of betas. I was inundated with betas. And here are more betas. I have some hoppers here. And they're waiting. You see a male there. These are the nebulas, I think. Copper nebulas. And they're in there. And it helps so much to put live plants, floating plants in there, because then water takes a long time to actually get smelly. And so and I test it with testing strips and things like that, and they are just as happy as they can be. They think they're in a little pond or little puddle like they are, and they are ready to eat. Vibrant. Here is my goldfish tank. And Merlin, where'd you go? How are you hiding? You're so huge. Where are you? Merlin. There he is. There's Merlin. We are going to find him a home with a pond. If I can't get my pond made soon enough, because he's getting so big. And he's doing it so fast. Now where's my little, there's the little goldfish. It's a black moor. And my daughter's favorite. She loves that little goldfish. We got 2 types of Doras in here, and they are ready to eat. They're starting to swim around. They're like, okay, ready, 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 ready. Come on. And then we have some Plecos in here that actually will go up to the top and get them food. That's crazy, instead of just staying on the bottom. Okay, so let's go ahead and start putting our fish in the quarantine tanks. Okay everyone, I'm right here ready to release these fish into these guppies into their quarantine tanks, and one by one. So we're going to do the first ones. I had to get my bucket because I'm going to be opening these up and pouring the water in here in the bucket rather than in here. Okay, so we're going to start with this female. Female red, well, that's a female red tail here. Okay, and then this must be the full red. So you can see the difference between the female red tail. It has the red tail, and then the full red has all red. So let's go ahead and release this one. And we have to be very careful that we don't, oh, see, I'm getting stuck on it. Okay. And out we go into that, and we got to be careful that you don't want them to flip out. So in she goes. Let's do this female red tail. And we do it quickly. And she jumped in there. Come here. Come here, silly. Come here. It's okay. We're going to be doing a quarantine with medicine. Look how they jump. They're like froggies. Little froggies. Okay, another one. This is a full red. Okay. I'm going to try to be a little bit more careful. Get my hand over so she's not able to jump out. There you go. Another, this is the female mosaic, which the female has the patterned tail, but she's more of a blue or grayish blue color, so she's easy to be, you can tell her from the others much easier. So there. Go. Don't jump out. Okay, babe, don't jump out. You're getting ready to go in the little tank. There you go. And here is another female mosaic. You can see her in there. You can. I'm hoping that that is actually showing up and not being blurry for you. I apologize if it is blurry. This camera for some reason has the hardest time focusing, and I have not yet figured it out how to get it to do better. So here we go. There you go, baby doll. Go on in there. Now we've got another female full red. Go. Pull that other water out. Okay, baby. Go and be happy with your friends. Another female red tail. Woo! Likes to pop open. Okay. I'm hoping you're able to tell what I'm doing. And in we go. up. I was making sure I was recording. I am so bad about not making sure that it's recording before I start. And there they are in their little quarantine tank. The medications will go in just a moment. I wanted you to see how pretty they are. And you can see the full red females. Then you can see the ones with just the tail red is is the other one, the red tail, Dumbo ear. And then you've got the mosaic, which are more of a bluer, grayer color. And that's the females. And see, these females, I want to keep females that are colorful, because a lot of people will want males all the time because of the color. And there are some females that are just as beautiful as the males. And here you go, you can see the difference here. And that way they're loved just as much. Okay, now we are going to do the males over here. And let's see if I can do this a little better than I did before. Anyways, let's move everything out of the way. And let's put the top back on the females, so they won't jump out on me. No jumping. You have to stay in your spot. Okay, let's try. This is a red tail, full red. A full red. You can see how pretty he is. And he is ready to get out of here. I want out, he says. Okay, so let's try it. Let's get him ready. Okay, there we go. Come on, let's get you in there. There you go, he slid right down in there. Okay, now here's the red mosaic. If you can see him. Got the pattern, the mosaic tail and everything, and he's waiting. He's big-eared. You can see him on that side. Well, it's why it won't. Maybe, just maybe it will focus. There you go. You can see him, isn't he cute? It's a cutie pie. I love him. Love him. Okay, so I did it left-handed last time, and I was afraid I was going to do something wrong. Okay, here we go. Here we go, baby. Slide off in there. Don't be jumping around. Now slide off nice and gentle. There you go. He's in there. Another red tail. Full red, sorry. Another full red. And I'm off the camera. I'm over here. Look, look. Stupid. The pollen has been really bad. We have cicadas here in South Carolina that's come out. I think it's the 11-year or the 14-year ones or whatever. And they are, there's two different types that come out at the same time. And they are absolutely loud. It sounds like like you're right beside electric turbines. That's how bad it is. It's really bad. So here's another full red. Okay, I'm so excited. You go, babies. Let's get this one up here. This one is a red tail. And the difference in a red tail, see if I can get him around there where you can see him, is he has purple on his body. and the fins are red. And they're Dumbo ears. Okay, come on. Let me see. I can get this to focus on this little buddy. You can see his body is blue, purple. You can see that. Look at them long Dumbo ears. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Which one's your favorite? They are all so cool. I just love guppies. No jumping out. No jumping out. Slide you back into water. And here we go again. This is another mosaic. Another mosaic over. Anyways, another mosaic. If it will, I'm hoping it will. See him? Isn't he pretty? Very healthy, happy guppies. We're hoping to keep it that way. There we go. And you can see them, look. They're happy. And now here we go. Another. The last one is a Dumbo Ear Red Tail, just like the one before. And I'm cutting up in the air area, up in the top air area, so I don't hurt him. Okay. Now he's really jumping. Okay, babe, you get back in there. There he goes. Oh. Where am I at? Wait. Careful. Calm down. Whew. Boy, howdy, he was upset. He was like, give me, and what in the world is going on? Okay, everyone. So you can see them up close. Here are the new guppies, the males. You can see the full red. You can see the platinum red tail Dumbo ear. And then you can see these back here are the red mosaics. And they're getting used to their new home. And I will be putting the trio of medication in, recommended by Aquarium Co-op. See them? They're all kind of sticking together, and they're happy. That's okay. Who are you, and who are you? So I'll be nice, boys. I'll be nice. And then we've got the females over here hiding in the jungle. Can you tell them apart, which ones are which? I can already. And then they come back out when I left. There's the mosaic. Right there in front, and then you've got the red tail, and then you've got the full red. Red tail's right there. You see the one with the little sunburst on their tail? That's the red tail. And then the full red, and the mosaic right there. There you go. And that way, when I go to breed them, they'll be separated together by strain that they are and stay for a week or two together in their own little breeding tank. No nipping, no nipping. Stop the nipping. Okay, stop, stop, stop. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. You're being mean. But I want to thank Harry's Guppies for such beautiful fish, healthy, and let's go let the little fry out. Okay everyone, I have you perched up here on my paper towel holder. It may fall, I hope not, but these are the little babies, and I'm not going to use this for them because there's so many in these little bags and they're so tiny that I don't want them to jump out, and then I've got little baby fry everywhere. So I'm just going to pour it in. Usually you don't use the water that they come in, okay? But it's a quarantine tank and it's going to have medication in it, so everything's going to be okay. So don't freak out that I'm using the water. And we got to make sure, I'm going to cut the whole top off because I want to make sure I get all the babies out. Just pour them all in. Make sure, I have to make sure that I don't have any babies stuck in the plastic. Sure that none of them is stuck in the plastic. And it's hard to see because I don't have my glasses on. I don't have my glasses. Okay, so those went in fine. Cutting the whole top off. In fact, I could actually take them out. It's a double bag. And I can take them out with a double bag. If I can get both sides of my fingers. There we go. So that way I can see a little better. Let's see if you can see in here. Got these babies. You can see the babies in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and pour them gently in. And make sure that we don't have any in the bag. Because sometimes they'll get stuck because they're so tiny. They'll just, and they're wet, they'll just stick to the sides, you know. And they're fine. Okay, let's replace this bag the way it should be. And the little babies, see the little babies. And these are the full reds, like you see. And they will be available once they are full grown. And you can see how they are enjoying their time in here. Like we get to swim again. Yay! So we will put some stuff in there for them. So that way there won't be any issues. And once I can tell them apart, male and female, they'll go in the male and female appropriate tanks. So, and just let you see, this is my brine shrimp hatchery. I got a new one this week. So I've got a bigger one. I'm going to need a bigger one, so I've got that. I'm going to be hooking that up. Got it from Aquarium Co-op. It has a stand with it. They come in and they were on sale, so they were sold out, and now I've got on the list, the email list, to email me when they come back in, and it did. It told me, and I'll run over there and got it real quick because they sell out of their stuff. Okay, everyone, I wanted to update the quarantine packs of medicine. There's a 3-pack that is recommended by American Co-op, and I'll put the link down below for you to watch that and how to use it for quarantine, how to use the 3-pack medicines. And it consists of Miracin by Fritz, Miracin or Miracin 2, you can use either one of them. And then you've got the Paracleanse, and then you have Expel P. That's the 3 that I use there, but I don't stop there, I also put some IC-X in with it. And if it's a 10-gallon and up, you put a full packet of each one of these, and a full cap for 10 gallons, each 10 gallons of IC-X. And all of them can go together. The light's not going to make a difference. You just put them in there and watch them for several weeks, and just make sure you watch that other YouTube video that I'll link for you to know how to use these for quarantine. Now, if you have a sick fish, there's a different way that you need to go about it, and separately from quarantine type situations. Since I got the new fish in, I want to run them through this process. Mine are in smaller tanks than 10 gallons, so I want them to be, I have to go half a dose, half a pack, not half a dose, a half a pack, and a half a cap of this in all of them, where my new fish are quarantining. And that's how I use it. And make sure you don't just take my word for it. Go to Aquarium Co-op. The link that I have put down on how to use the 3 for quarantine, how they've got it listed. But that way you'll make sure that you are well instructed before you put medications in there. This is something that when you get new fish in, they are going to have been under stress from shipping, whereas they may have looked healthy at the breeder and everything's good to go to ship them. Shipping can bring something that they were harboring inside out, just because of the stress. So you want to make sure you prevent anything like that from killing them, and you definitely don't want to put them in with your regular fish until you know for sure, and time is what tells you if they're sick or not. Within a week or 2, 3 weeks, you'll know if your fish had gotten something that come out during the stress of shipping. Now the shipping overnight was not quite as stressful as one that's had to sit in the mail for several days, but it still is very stressful on the fish. And this is one reason we help them. One of these, I think it's the Expel P, that provides them a little bit to their immune system. It actually boosts the immune system. I can't remember which one it is, but one of these two, I know it's not the Miracin, but it's one of these two. I will have to read on here to see which one it is. I think it's the Expel P, because normally you would only dose this once and then and either do it again the next week. It could be this one that was the next week, but offhand I'd have to read the small print to tell you exactly. But one of these does boost the immune system of your fish, so that's another good thing. So with that said, back to the video. I hope every one of you loved the unboxing of these wonderful healthy guppies from Harry's Guppies. If you are in the mood for getting guppies, or we're looking for a good reliable place to get healthy happy guppies, you need to hit him up on Facebook, Harry's Guppies. I'll put the information here and down in the description box below, so don't forget to look in there. The quarantine tanks will have a set of 3 medications that are combined in there for them to make sure that they get over their stress, because stress can cause something underlying to come up, and then you may lose all of them. So I don't want to put them in my main tanks with my already established fish because of this. You don't want them to bring something in that, you know, the breeder may have not known they had, and it doesn't come out until they ship. So a lot of times it's not the breeder's fault if a fish develops something from stress from shipping. So that's just a part of shipping fish to you. Okay, I have another guppy supplier that I go to, a breeder that had a bad bunch that come in to him, and he lost so many of his own. I mean, all the ones that he had bought, and I mean, he's out a whole bunch of money because of the stress of shipping, and that they had some issues before he got them, and it surfaced from that. So I'm watching my beta tank over here. The floating plants are going round and round because my flow is a little too high, and the fish are getting in it, and they're just going around and around riding this thing. It's hilarious. Let me show you if I can get it. It's just hilarious. I'm sorry, but it's hilarious. They're riding this. They're getting in that, and they're riding that around. I don't know if you can see the fish in there, but that's what's happening over there. Is that ball of floating plants, or that's just, I'm sorry. That's why I was that's why I kept going, like, looking over there at them. They're all so curious. They're all going over there. Now they're gonna I'll get stuck in that. Y'all, leave it alone. Anyways, I want to thank Harry's Guppies for everything. The overnight shipping was so fast. It got here in the morning. He shipped it yesterday. It got here in the morning. So I'm so excited. They're beautiful, and I'm giving him a shout out, and I hope that y'all will give him a try for his guppies. He's got a whole bunch of wonderful different strains, and I'm so excited because in the future I'm going to have these strains, Lord willing. Lord, keep them healthy and happy in my tanks, and that way I can make other people happy that come and get a few for their tanks. So keep an eye out. May have some for sale. I know that I haven't been on here in a long time, and I've just been so busy. I've been sick. It's just been one of those times where I've just had to take a break, step back, and just relax and be able to get back feeling better, because I had surgery, and the surgery I had takes over a year to get back to normal. So that's what I've been dealing with, and I hope all of you love the Lord. I love the Lord. He takes and protects me so much, and I don't understand. I could not live my life without my Lord Jesus hand in hand with me. Even you're never alone. If you feel like you're lonely and that you don't have anyone, you do have someone, Jesus Christ. He knows everything that you're going through. He will help you. You won't be alone going through anything. Just trust in Him. Put him first in your life and let Him drive. Just go with the flow and let Him drive. He'll get you through hard times. Just like a river, sometimes it's raging, sometimes there's a storm, and it causes that water to run faster and faster and crash and go over the banks and just be, you feel like it's just awful. And then it will come back and to where it's supposed to be, in between the banks of the river, and the water will flow around the rocks, and it'll just keep flowing. And that's the way our life is going to be, and especially if you have Jesus in your heart. Just ask Him in your heart and ask Him to never leave you and to forgive you for all the sins, and that way you can be with Him forever and ever in heaven, and we'll be buddies, we'll be neighbors in heaven. So that'll be great, and I'm looking forward to it. So everyone, I'm sending you out virtual hugs, and I hope you liked this video. Hit the thumbs up and like and share it if you really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being supportive and looking for me even when I haven't put on a video for a while. So anyways, with all that said, goodbye everyone. I will see you again soon, hopefully, Lord willing.